Hey, what's up? Welcome to another video. This is like my fourth attempt at this, and just because something was wrong or another, but here we are again. I'm going to do it this way. Now, there's three games I want to go over here. It's all the same game, but it's three different versions of it, and obviously you know what game it is by the thumbnail and the title. So let me go right into it. I'm going to compare all three of these and just kind of show you around a bit, and let's take a look at this one, Dark Forces. So this is the original, and it's playing through DOSBox on Steam. This is actually, I have the music off too, by the way, so I don't get any copyright problems. But I do want to show you some stuff. This is the Steam version, and it's actually still extremely playable today. So even this version, if you get it, you'll be happy and satisfied, I'm sure, to some degree. So right now there would be music playing. I just kind of want to show you some of the scroll text so you can compare, because this is what we're doing here. We're going to compare all three different versions. And hopefully I record it right this time. So we don't need to see too much of this. We get what's going on, right? This is the story. It's pretty much, we're going to have a discussion while we play this too, because I want to talk about how it's pretty much Dark Forces, the video game. I mean, Rogue One is Dark Forces, the movie. But these are the original graphics. They're still pretty good, considering. And so the title screen goes right to Dark Forces here, and then it goes right into credits, like old films back in the day. I'm just going to show you a few seconds here so you can kind of see the difference of quality between all of them. I'm going to show you some film clips and stuff too. So let's open this one. Let's go to Secret Base. And we're going to play through this level, and we're just going to kind of get a feel of what it looks like, how everything looks here. Notice the pixelated look. It still looks pretty cool. These are very bold looking text here, but very simple at the same time. And we can scroll down right here. Excuse me. See the Death Star plans locked away. So you gotta go get the Death Star plans. And there's also Dark Troopers in this too. Like it's... See, and then you bring the plans to them. To Tatooine 5 or 4. Tantive 5 or 4. 5, it's 4. Retrieve the Death Star plans. There you go. So, here we go. Start the mission. This is real loading time, too, by the way. Real-time loading. Alright, so I got dropped off. Check out these graphics here.
There he is.
And this is a pretty old game, but this is one of the first games where you... There's a way to aim, I think, and look up and down. I forget how to do it. It's not Q, V. It's not the arrow keys. So I know there's a way to do it. It's not mouse 3 I'm using. Mouse 2 doesn't do it. Shift, cap, that's control, alt, no, that's strafe, interesting, So I can't figure that out, but there's a way to do it, because this is 3D, essentially. But I can't help, there is, almost seems like a little bit of lag to these controls. Maybe because I'm running it through the DOSBox. It's still completely playable. This is not my run. This is super slow now, what the heck? something. There we go. So we gotta go out here. We gotta get the key. It's still easy. It's like the same as modern controls. Modern control scheme. I feel like they pretty kind of really establish it. But the old C for crouch, though. Control definitely makes a better crouch. So notice the graphics here. Notice how pixelated everything looks as we're going through this first level here. Got the red key card. That's what I came for. I'm just kind of like looking around, you know? And I probably will do like a playthrough of the entire game, but this level, I mean, I'm just going to be doing this level and a little bit of the first level for each one of these comparing clips that I'm going to put in the video. It's a little secret there. Whoa. Oh, there's a lot of stormtroopers there. Alright, now they're starting to get my health. So this level's really cool. Now let me show you what it looks like. Let's go through some of these options here too. Let's go through, let's see, configuration here. That's pretty much all we got. Screen size, you can adjust that. Graphic detail, let's go to low, just so you can kind of get an idea of it. Ship detail, I believe that's like, you'll see at the end of the level. I might swap that around when I get there, and I can show you the ship when it pulls up. Gamma correction, mouse sensitivity up, joystick. Status display. Status display. I can turn that off. I don't know. Super shield. Now I don't know what the super shield is. Game sound effects, music, cutscene sound effects, and the music for the cutscenes. So let's just do this and let's take a look. Look at that. This is low quality mode. That looks crazy. Can I even like Can I even play like this? I can. I mean, as ridiculous as that is, it is playable.
This is too easy. Now to get to my ship.
Yeah, this is that's crazy. I like when you get so far away, you can't even tell. I mean, you kind of can, but come on now. So let's go back now. As fun as that was, let's go put up to high again. Return to game. I noticed this one time there's like a little crack in the wall. And it turns into a little Steven Spielberg effect here. Doesn't he do this in like all his movies? Oh. Even though that gag has been in movies way before Steven Spielberg put it in there. There we go. Got some of this in the secret room here. So everyone die at the end right in front of the ship. That was a little awkward. Flip this back around. Get to the end here. There we go. There's the ship, and then there's a little secret back here. I'm not going to go over all the secrets and everything. I'm going to leave them up to you guys, but you jump in there and you go back to the beginning of the level, but with an extra life there, and you get to run through to the exit. So let's do this. Let's look at it on low poly mode, remember? Or low mode, whatever the heck it was. Low detail. The ship detail. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is crazy. So let's put it back up and then go to the next level. So these are all like the options and stuff you get with the original game here. Nothing fancy, that's pretty much everything. Then we go to the next mission. Yep.
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
So these are the old graphics. Oh, look at that spin.
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration, General Hawk.
I gotta say, I like the way that looks.
Thank you, Lord Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire. We will be able to decimate the rebels just as we did the Jedi Knights. At last, the Emperor's war will be filled only with the glory and beauty of decisive victory.
A noble cause, General.
I think it looks great like this.
Lives up to your claim. Proceed.
With
And how
pleasure.
your imagination kind of fills in the little details.
Release.
This is those 3D scenes. Definitely has a cool old school look to it. So they're just launching a bunch of dark troopers onto the planet, so I guess they could ravage and pillage, but like Halo style. Those are all Master Chiefs.
Most pleased. Continue with your project.
Certainly, Lord Vader.
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice. The Empire has been keeping us on the run since the destruction of the Death Star. 5 days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Talay.
And there's your Kyle Katarn on the left there.
This is tech base to anybody out there. Please, we're under a clear attack.
Mission. It's a trap.
Task base was destroyed within minutes. Many innocent.
So that's what that looks like. That's the ship there. It's one of those. Alright. So let's scroll through this, take another look. There's Jan Ors on the left. Like Jin Urso. You know, I kind of like scramble the words around. And Kyle Katarn, the guy I play, is Cassian Andor. Andor. I always thought that was a silly name. And Kyle Katarn was a teacher at the academy, but they also recycled that in some weird way with with Luke, and now, what is it? Kylo Ren is one of the characters instead of Kyle Katarn. It's getting a little weird. Alright, so check this out. This is the next level here. This level is actually pretty cool. Still a little bit of lag on this thing, but not too much. It's just kind of like an old school game, I guess. Still plenty playable. Check out that sky up there. And all this like 16-bit glory. It's got a frame rate of who knows, whatever the heck. Whenever the heck. Look at that. Insane army of stormtroopers. It's crazy. You jump down here. Just so I can kind of show you. Pretty intense. There's a lot of enemies here. It's insane. That's an impressive amount of enemies for an old school game. All at once, too. Just running through here. Oh, that was only blaster ammo? Really? Alright. So now let me show you the remastered version. Okay? And then after that I'm going to show you the Force engine. Right? So Dark Forces, now where's Dark Forces Remastered? Here we go, Dark Forces Remastered. And let's open this up and let's take a look at what's going on here. Already you start with these. I mean, come on. What, do people have epilepsy or something these days? NightDive, of course. They did some really cool job with some games. But I think in some cases, look at that. Look at the difference here. Maybe NightDive should have asked the community and should have got some of the people from the community to work on some of these titles, because the community did some really awesome things with it, and I'll show you. Yeah, right after this. So obviously this looks better. Everything really is like brought up to date and remastered. Take a look at how the font looks. You know, that's almost the movie quality right there. You can actually read the whole thing as it scrolls up across the screen, because it's not like 12 pixels, you know. This is the screen here. Press any key. So we'll go to, let's check out some of these options here. We might as well, since we're right here, right? So you get select your mission here, manage your agents, select agent, Kyle Katarn, rename them, options. So we have control options here. Control binds, so you can kind of reset anything you want. That's pretty cool. Got your mouse options here, sensitivity, mouth smoothing off, mouth Invert look off. Controller options, stick options, swap sticks, stick smoothing, vibration options, motion sensor options. Interesting. Crouch type, I like to hold. Video options. You get your display to choose from. I've got 5 monitors hooked up. Resolution, I got 4K, 60 frames per second. They say that it's native at 72 because a lot of the old CRTs, I believe, were also 72 to 75 hertz. And it was kind of like locked in there, so that's the way to really play it. Otherwise, you get this weird skipping or something, apparently they were saying, but I didn't notice that with the Force engine. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but you get to select, as you can see, up to 75. I'm going to stick with 60 anyway. If you notice any hiccups or anything weird, I don't know, I guess let me know. Vertical sync on, so that's the same. So we'll go back here, and then you get your language to choose from. So not too many crazy options. Definitely something to work with there. It's got all your basic options pretty much. So let's go to select mission. Let's go to secret base. Confirm, yeah. Let's go hard. And we'll take a look here. Notice how it looks a little bit sharper and less pixelated. It looks like it's still the same image. I guess they just didn't compress it. And you notice how there's this soft glow that they added to all the text and everything too, which is actually kind of cool. Especially down here to these ones. So we'll go to OK. Woo!
There he is. Stop him. You there.
So these. Part of why I'm doing this too, because I find it interesting. It's a video I'd probably look for, and you can decide if you want to spend your money on buying the new remastered one, or get the old one plus the Force engine for free. So let me check, whoops, to see if I got the vertical sync on. There we go. Yeah, it looks a little better for me. It looks a little choppy on the OBS, though. Is that choppy for you guys now? Or was it the whole time? I'm recording in 4K. I guess let me know. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to do the 4K at 60 frames per second here as well. I'm trying to give you guys the best quality I can. I'm getting about, 60 frames, 58 to 60 frames per second in the game here on my left. But is it choppy there for you guys, or does it just look that way when I'm recording? If so, it's just OBS, because it's running totally fine on my other monitor. There is a little weirdness though every once in a while. I guess it is that little hiccup you get once in a while. Dang. Got the red key. At least that sound is a little more pronounced, which is cool. I feel like a lot of times people would pick up that red key and not know it. So I don't even see a red key indicator on my map or HUD. Sure is a lot of guys. A lot of space guys. Look at that space guy over there. There you go. And let me know in the comments too, like what other kind of videos do you want to see? Because I have a couple friends. I'm trying to convince them to make some videos with me. Because I think I think they might enjoy it, and it'll be a little more enjoyable to watch too. You get a couple different opinions, you know. That opens that in case I'm up there again. I do have to say this remaster does look nice. It looks really, really nice. I like the way the style is kind of very animated looking in a way. Slight cartoony. I mean, it had that cartoony kind of look anyway, but this kind of adds a little bit more, I don't know, hand-drawn charm to it, I feel like. Like, look at that. Remember this room? Look how nice it looks now, though. Like, this does look much nicer than the original. And then I'm going to show you what the Force engine can do. And you might be surprised, and you might go, "Dang, that's the one I want." But definitely let me know, because I'm really curious as to what other people think. Because if you want to hear my opinion, I'll let you know while we're doing the next video. I'll let you know.
Get to my ship.
Because I'm pretty much coming to my opinion as I'm playing these all over and over again. So this is what the desk looks like, huh? Yeah. Push this button and that one. So, I am very curious. The Spielberg. Or the old Abbott and Costello. I definitely am getting some jitter going on. Like I'm smoothly just dragging my mouse and not stopping, and every once in a while it looks like it skips a frame or something. It's kind of weird. Look at the ship now, though. That looks really friggin' nice. That looks nice. So all these textures have been updated in a really nice way. I mean, those could have been updated a little bit, but nice there. So what we have to do, and you got to open the mission, the thing, and go to the next one. If you have that option on.
delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed. But even as the Alliance celebrates this victory, another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the Rebellion.
And that looks really nice. Remember what it looked like in the last one? You can actually see the little gaps. See, this looks cool, but it's definitely like this other style. It's like
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration.
it's like a water painting. They do like a watercolor painting.
Thank you, Lord Vader. What I unveil today will mark a new era for the Empire.
Which is nice.
We
It
will be able to decimate the rebels.
just gives it a
just as we
different,
did
a
the
slightly different
Jedi
feel.
Knights. At last, the Emperor's war will be filled only with the glory and beauty of decisive victory.
A noble cause, General. I hope the demonstration lives up to your claims. Proceed.
And we'll
pleasure.
take a look at the 3D, which does look
Trooper
fantastic.
release.
That looks nice. Like, that looks really good. And that's going at 60 frames per second, too. See, that looks really smooth.
Very impressive, General. The Emperor will be most pleased. Continue with your project.
Certainly, Lord Vader.
Thank you, Commander, for responding at such short notice. The Empire has been keeping
see,
us
what do you think
on the
Mon
run
Mothra
since
looks
the
like?
destruction of the Death Star.
He's got that crazy
5
stare.
days ago, the Empire attacked one of our secret bases in the city of Talay.
It does look nice.
This is Tech Base to anybody out there. Please, we're under agreement.
That looks really good.
There was no warning at all. Total devastation. They broke through our shield. They broke through our shield.
Huh.
TAC base was destroyed within minutes. Many innocent people in the surrounding city, as well as the rebel staff, were killed. Intelligence thinks that this may be an act of retaliation for the destruction of the Death Star.
So, you've seen what that looks like. Now this text. Go through it. There we go. Look at that. That looks really nice.
You there, stop where you are. You're not over. Stop.
Dang. It's definitely easier to fight these guys though, because of the controls and looking up and down and everything. Like that was almost no problem compared to the original one I was just playing. The original one's definitely harder for some reason. I think it's partially the visuals too. But it looks nice. Pay attention to this too. I want to show you this in particular. You're probably like, what the hell are you showing me? Look at these. Notice these little like lights here and here. Just pay attention. And these. But namely this and stuff right here. Now let's show you what I think might be the best one. Okay? And I love NightDive. I have a bunch of their games. These are only some of the games I have, but you can probably see a couple. So let's go to the Force engine and take a look at this. Is free, and this is the community, and I think everyone who made this deserves a little recognition too. So let's go through some of these settings here. You have an editor. I guess that's to, I don't know, make a level or something, so you can, or whatever, mods, so you can throw mods in this. Settings, let's go to the settings. So the about, you can pause this and read it. It's pretty much for 1 or 2 games. So there you go. Game, anywhere you want, you can save it. It looks for stuff. The original game files. You have these different options here. Different fixes in the game. And community patches. Obviously save and load a game. Your input, so you can control all your controller options, just like, you know, the other one, but let's see. Input, load, input, controller, graphics. So you definitely have a lot more graphics options, different things to play with here. Still got like the frame rate enabling and stuff. Sky render mode. Shoe color. Here, let me just show you cylinders so you kind of get an idea what that is. You'll notice the difference right away. It has different filtering modes and stuff too to make it smoother, more like old school. You can go software mode. The other one you could do that too. I didn't show you that, but that was another option which was pretty cool in the remaster. Sound, so you have different options here too. Accessibility options, I mean you can change the color of the fonts and everything too. You know. It's crazy. I may never find the color again. It's all zeros, I think, right? So return. Let's go to and the manual too. This just shows you everything. Built-in editors. Currently disabled large changes. So they're working on it. So all these little things. I mean, it seems like there's a lot more already in just this. So let's start. The only thing is, it's using the old school graphics for the cutscenes and all of those. But that's totally fine because it keeps that old school feel of the game, but definitely modernizes it. And you'll see once we start. Oh no, it's going to give me copyright thing. So it's just Hasiwi. That's what I should have turned off. This might not give me a copyright because it's. But so it goes into this and then it goes right into the credits, just like the other one, the original one. So it's a Duke Sly Talker, yeah. On hard, begin. Let me show you that again. I think that was the same, right? Yeah. So this is just like the old school version now too. So go here. Okay, the music is off. I did, alright. So to me it's already smoother. I don't know what does it look like to you guys. Should be 60 frames per second. I am in 4K, I'm using OBS. Yeah. See, now I can just like look up and shoot around. And this really looks great. Does this really look any worse than the remastered one? It's kind of like a hybrid, which is actually pretty cool. So, I mean, I really like it. I might like this one better, to be honest. This might be my go-to. Is buy the old one and then get the Force engine. It's cheaper that way too, to be honest. You know? And I'm not like dunking on them. I'm not trying to like destroy their sales or anything or change them at all. But I think it's important for people to be, I don't know, informed as to different how things have just changed with different products and what to expect and what I expected. So, and you notice like there's this soft glow around all the lights, which is really nice that the remaster one didn't have. Gives it a little bit more depth. It kind of helps blend the different art styles together in a way. I really like it. It's just subtle enough too. Like, look at that. That looks so nice. Go up here. Like, this room looks even nicer. Look at that. The glow everywhere from the ceiling. That's awesome. Oh, I gotta get that. Yeah, the remastered one did pronounce it a little bit louder. Remember, this is not the remastered one. This is the Force engine. Look, even that little tiny glow. You know, because I kind of like the way the old school graphics looked, the old sprites. You know, there's no like interpolation, but it still looks nice. This looks extra nice. Look at that. Look at the glow. I'm getting like 60 frames while I play it, but I'm only getting like, looks like less frames than that on OBS. Maybe it's just the way it looks when I'm recording it. Death Star plans.
Now to get to my ship.
Oh, let's go right up there. You've already seen that Spielberg room. Now check out the way this looks. Like, I like that. I like that old school software look. And I like that glowing they added. The remaster should have had the glowing. That really adds a lot. Just that subtleness. You know? So, as we go into the beginning of the next mission here,
Kyle delivers the plans to the Rebel Alliance. Soon afterwards, the Death Star is destroyed.
and this is just the same as the old one.
Another sinister plot is set in motion that will become an even greater concern for the rebellion.
Oh no! See, you can't even see the detail that much. And this is just like the old school one. Give us that spin. Oh, spin move, look at that. So fashionable.
The Emperor has approved your test demonstration.
And just old school, just like the other one. They got the music going, so I don't think I can really show you that. But as we go down, take a look here. Begin the mission. And kind of let me know your thoughts. What are your final thoughts on this? Like, which one would you prefer? Did you buy this game already? I bought it as soon as it came out. Or I waited anyway, I'll tell you. I waited. I thought it was going to come out at midnight, and they were like, comes out the 28th. And for some reason, I guess they made people wait until like noon or something. Or it wasn't Eastern Standard Time or something strange. So I waited up all night to do it, and instead made a video about Stray, which I want to continue doing too. So don't think I ended that if you're watching those videos. That game is really awesome. I'm so glad I bought that game. I'm really enjoying it. Stray is awesome. Am I as excited to buy this remaster? Seems like a Disney move. They didn't really do too much. They did, you know, the NightDive studio, I love them. They did some really awesome remakes. I definitely want to get the Turok 3, Oblivion or whatever it is. That one I definitely want to get. But this, I think I like the Force engine the best, to be honest. It's kind of the best balance between the two. And you can really change a whole bunch of different things. You have more options. See how this spins around now? Which is actually pretty cool. It stays still. It's a little more realistic there. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Felt like I should just show you this. I feel like there's a lot of people who are curious because they don't know if they should spend their money on this brand new game or not, or of the brand new remastered release of an old game. But I hope this helped. I hope you guys come to an idea, and I'm gonna put some links to the Force engine and stuff down below, so you guys can look around and rummage through the files, and I don't know, you guys decide what you want to do, and if you want to, then here are the files and enjoy. So I'll see you around. Take care, and hope you enjoyed the video. Adios. Bye now. Whoa.